viewers, welcome to LNN World News, with leading news report from local to all around the world. And for today, October 13, 2021, with me, Maghfiroh, will serve you the updated news this week. We will be giving you insight on both local and national news. A video circulating on social media became a hot topic. In the video, a young man, more specifically a student, is seen experiencing violence by a police officer. The student was seen being dragged and then slammed to the floor, causing convulsions. The video drew anger from the public, and the police received a lot of criticism and demanded that the police must be punished. And soon, Miss Afifah will join us to be interviewed and give a statement toward the video circulating on social media. She is the Commissioner General of Police in Tangerang Metropolis. Good afternoon, ma'am. Thank you for taking your time for today's interview. What we want to ask you is, what is actually happened in the video? It shows that a young man, more specifically a student, was violently assaulted by a police officer. Can you explain regarding the video that's circulating on social media?
Good afternoon. Alright, can be seen in the video that the protests performed by the students were increasingly boisterous. Considering the various possibilities, we are attempting to disband the demonstrators. One of the first steps we took was to secure several students suspected to be the provocators. The police at the crime scene made a move solely as a repressive act and not a form of irresponsible arrest. According to the Brigadier NP, he slammed the student due to a self-defense reflex associated with a student from UIN Maulana Hasanuddin with the initial FA, who repelled the repressive efforts of Brigadier NP.
Then, what is the current state of the student? I received information that the student's condition is getting worse. Is this true?
No, the news is not trustworthy. The student's condition does not deteriorate, and as our responsibility to provide the best health care, we initiatively brought the concerned one for a medical checkup, so he must rest at Ciputra Hospital. Regarding the student's complaints, he had a shoulder ache, and he treated medication and vitamins to improve his conditions. According to the last medical checkup, the student was declared healthy by the doctor. At present, the student's condition has been better, and he has even left for college after the medical treatment ended.
Then, what action was given by the police department against the police who committed violence against the student?
For now, if the act is shown to be a deliberate act of violence, we will sanction it according to the law. However, we are currently investigating the Brigadier MP and the entire security guard as the demonstration goes on. So how penalties will be given depends on the result of the investigation of the Devprogram Police Headquarters.
So, how do you prevent this from happening again in the future? What are the actions of the police against the stigma of public and society that has already been bad for the police?
Of course, we will take full responsibility for yesterday's accident and do our best to carry out duties according to the proper protocol. The accident also served as a correction to us.
Alright, thank you Ms. Afifah for being so generous with your time and being willing to be interviewed by us. We are very grateful for your willingness to provide some statements regarding the video that is currently circulating on social media. I hope your answer will clarify the chronology of the incident and how the police handle it. Thanks again, Ms. Afifah. And that is for today's local news. Next, we will giving you about and international news from Machu Picchu after this 8 break. McDonald's Real Crispy Chicken. One of the tourist attractions in Peru invites tourists to come. Peru is the third largest country in South America, coming in after Brazil and Argentina. The place is called Machu Picchu. In the last few months, Machu Picchu is the most visited tourist destination in Peru. This place also became viral in social media. It is because of the beauty of the place that attract the tourists to come to that place. I turn now to Niken reporting on location in Machu Picchu.
I'm currently with one of the visitors at Machu Picchu. Good morning, Miss. Good morning, Miss. We are from LNN News and we would like to take a minute of your time to have an interview with us about Machu Picchu. Would you mind doing that, Miss? It won't take more than 10 minutes. Sure, I'd love to. May I know your name, please, and where are you coming from? I'm Adhela and I'm from Indonesia. You have come a long way from Indonesia to get here. What made you attracted to visit this place? Well, I actually have been dreaming to visit this place for a long time ago. Machu Picchu had been on my bucket list priority for 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. The reason is simply because this place is just so beautiful, don't you think so? From the architecture, it looks very amazing. The stones here are so tightly fit, and the view from this place, especially on a clear day, is breathtaking. Now just look at these famous ruins that are surrounded by the towering peaks and views from the surrounding valley. And I feel like I'm discovering something new for the first time in my life when I step onto the sacred grounds. Machu Picchu is just so incredible, and I can't believe that this kind of place exists in this world. May I know how could you get here and how long did it take for you to get here? So first thing first, I have chosen a company and they arranged a road transportation for me from Cusco. And then I took the train from Cusco to kilometer 104. Kilometer 104 is a location on the trail. Then I hiked around 9 miles from the Sun Gate to the Machu Picchu Sanctuary. It only took me a day to reach here, but actually there are other ways that needs 3 to 5 days and 1 to 2 weeks to reach the Machu Picchu Sanctuary. But I personally prefer to take the shortest route because I don't think that I would be able to spend a lot of times since I have other destinations to be visited. It's a very draining trip, isn't it? How do you feel once you get here at Machu Picchu? Of course, I'm so delighted to be here. This has been my biggest dreams since a long time ago, and it's indeed very tiring and draining. But seeing the beauty of this Machu Picchu made me not regret my choice to spend my vacations here. Last but not least, what are your impressions about this place? I can only say that this place is just breathtaking, beautiful, and amazing. I think everyone should visit this place at least for once in their life.
Alright, Miss, I think I have had enough information about this place from you. Once again, I would say thank you very much for your help and have a good trip. Machu Picchu is a historic relic that was built during the Inca Empire and has been designated a World Heritage by UNESCO since 1983. Machu Picchu is located at Urubamba Valley at an altitude of 2,350 meters above the sea level. The construction of the building at Machu Picchu are all made of stone without any addition. The building is also earthquake resistant, arranged in such a way so it doesn't collapse when an earthquake happens because Peru is a country that was frequent to earthquake. It's really cool, isn't it? Machu Picchu should be on your holiday bucket list so you can collect your budget from now on because it's quite expensive. If you want to come here, you should hire a travel agency service at a cost around $300 or around 4 million rupiah depending on what package you choose. This is Niken from LNN News returning you to the studio.
Thank you, Niken, for reporting from the location in Machu Picchu. And that is the local and international news on October 13, 2021 from LNN News. I'm Maghfiroh. Thank you for the privilege of your time and good afternoon.